really.
Good God.
I haven't much time to spend on computer.
No. That's because you're busy, aren't you? You've got a family, have you, I think?
I have my family, but they aren't here now.
All right, where
And
are
I
they?
have to prepare dinner for them.
Oh, what are you doing for dinner today? Is it?
Tortillas.
Is this a typically Polish dinner that you're going to do
No,
today?
it's tortillas, Spanish, Mexican.
Ah, Mexico! Hungry, hungry. Eva, Eva, Eva. Beep, beep. Do you like the
I like
Roadrunner?
cooking very much.
The Roadrunner's from Mexico, isn't he?
Pardon?
Do you know the Roadrunner? Beep, 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 beep.
Oh, I don't know.
No, he was from Mexico. It's like a cartoon character.
I haven't seen it, I'm afraid.
You don't know who I'm talking about. Oh, don't worry about it. I'm sure that'll be all right. So tell me, has spring arrived now in Poland?
Oh, it's a beautiful day today.
Yeah.
It's nice, sunny.
Well, it's not...
And how is it in London?
Well, today it's a bit. Oh, it's rather overcast. I haven't seen any sunshine yet. We just wanted to say, I'm very sorry about your prime minister and all those people, poor people that were killed in the plane crash a couple of weeks ago. Now,
that was a shock for us all.
yeah, yeah, he was quite a liked person, wasn't he?
I don't know if when he was alive. He has his opponents and his and some people like him.
Right.
But after this accident, it doesn't matter anymore.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, so what do you do now? Do you have another election, or do they just put someone in?
Yes, we'll have another election from since about 2 months.
Do you want one of our members? Would you like Gordon Brown? We can send him over.
I like Gordon Brown. Okay. I liked Margaret Thatcher very much, and Margaret Thatcher is very liked in Poland, I have to say.
I'm afraid to say this. I know the people up north will absolutely hate me for this, but I love Margaret Thatcher. I've always liked Margaret Thatcher. Not necessarily her policies. I think some of the policies were not as good. I certainly don't think things like the water, but we have the water companies and the electricity companies. I personally don't think they should have become privatised. However, they were. As a person, I really liked Margaret Thatcher, Thomas. In fact, I am considering having a facelift to look exactly like her. What do you think of that idea?
You look exactly like Margaret Thatcher.
I would need one of those.
That would be funny.
I would need one of those little blue outfits and a blue rinse and all that thing, I think, Thomas. Are you at work at the moment?
Pardon?
Are you at work at the moment?
No, I'm home alone.
And what do you do for work in Poland, Thomas?
I work in power station.
In the power station?
Just like you.
Is that a coal one or a gas one or what?
It's a coal one. A coal one.
Yeah. Do you have much nuclear power in Poland?
Not one.
No nuclear power at all. Oh, I'd like to live there.
Power, but yeah, we're going to build one.
Oh, you're going to have one, are you? You see, I'm not a fan of nuclear power at all. I just it scares me to death, this stuff. You've only got to have one accident. You remember the terrible accident they had in the Ukraine? Must be coming on 15, 20 years ago now. Do you remember that?
Yes, I remember very well.
And is that close to you, the Ukraine?
It's yes, it is. Quite it is. I'm living in a west part of Poland, so it's not as much as it could be, but it's overboard.
Okay, and did you know when that power station went up? Did you have all the fallout being blown over to Poland? Did you have to stay inside or anything like that?
I don't know. We have we had special treatment. That was some medicine.
Iodine tablets.
Something like.
Yeah, they will be iodine tablets. What these tablets are, apparently, when I'm trying to remember this now. If there's a radiation fallout or something like that, it's one of your organs possibly the thyroid gland. I'm not quite sure which one it is, but one of your organs is badly damaged by radiation, right? Now, if you take the iodine tablet, I think, that then floods your body with good stuff so that the bad radiation can't get in. I think that's right. Were you given tablets to take when that happened?
Children had them.
Yeah.
Adult people, not all.
Oh, so you
But
weren't...
I think there was a much panic. I don't believe it was so very dangerous, like they say.
Oh, really? You see, I mean, that nuclear stuff, it frightens the life out of me. One little mistake and we all go up, you know? Anyway, Thomas, lovely to talk to you.
Thank you very much. One question, if I
Yes,
can.
anything, yeah.
I'm visiting London in July and June. How is the weather then?
In June?
Yes.
Well, it will be warm. If you're lucky, it will be sunny. But sometimes... oh, excuse me. Sometimes it rains a lot in London. You just never know, really. It could be a beautiful sunny day, or it could be raining, but it should be warm.
But I have to prepare for raining.
Yeah, you should always prepare. If you're ever going to come to the UK, prepare for rain.
Yes, thank you very much.
You know, just a light plastic Mac or something like that.
Okay.
All right, Thomas?
Thank you very much.
Lovely to talk to you, and best wishes to your family there, okay?
Okay.
Bye-bye, Thomas.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
How wonderful to talk to Thomas now. I've got to tell you, he's been listening to the recorded chat shows for quite some years, which is just fantastic. Well, I've got a feeling my Skype is working perfectly, Lee. So I think it's you. Okay, I'm afraid I think it's you. We're going to try and get hold of Kat now on the Isle of Wight to see how she's getting on with her baby Charlie Christopher. Good morning, Kat.
Good morning.
You all right, darling? How are you today?
I'm all right, thank you.
Lovely to hear your little voice. What's the baby doing?
He's asleep.
He's 8 days old now. Is it 8 days?
No, it is 8 days, yeah.
8 days already. Are you managing to sleep at night or what?
No,
Why is that then?
because he wakes up for his feed.
What times does he wake up at the same time all the time or what?
Yeah, nearly say half past two this morning.
Oh, right, yes.
Then
Yeah.
again at 4:30 till about 6 o'clock.
Oh, blimey. Well, that's the time I'm usually getting in, about 3 in the morning, Kat.
Yeah, I'm usually awake then.
Well, you've got a hard old time ahead, haven't you? But you're managing to keep your head above water, and that's what matters, dear.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, what's he doing there, banging around in the background?
No,
Why is it...
that was me. I knocked something on the floor.
Oh, was it you? Oh, that's unusual. It's usually a blooming boyfriend making all that noise.
I told him off this morning, actually.
Oh, good. Did you hit him?
Yeah.
Hit him again. Let's listen.
Come here.
Hit him. Hit him.
David. Gotta hit you. Come here.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on. Chris has got to hear it. Come here. Up. Get up. There we go. He don't want to be hit today.
Well, you have to force him.
Wow.
I don't go along with all. You know this, oh, you mustn't. Oh, we can't have violence, too wrong. You give them a good wallop. They don't do it after that, love.
Actually, I did on
I thought he was
Thursday.
I thought he was going down to Ross's and hit him.
Yeah.
Oh, no, thank you, dear. I've got better things to do with my time than go and see that gimp.
Night.
Hey?
I actually did give David a left hook on Thursday.
Oh, did you really?
Well, I was going into labour and I punched him.
Oh, lovely. We've got someone trying to call in at the moment. I can't take a call while I'm on a call, I'm afraid, all right? So if you could kindly call back when we finish chatting away to young Kat and young David as well. So what's your plans then? Do you make any plans or do you just kind of go with the flow now and see where life is...
flow now, don't we?
See where life is taking you, do you?
Yeah, and we got a surprise this morning.
Surprise, surprise. What's the surprise? It wasn't a bit...
From New York.
You had a what?
Parcel from Suko in New York.
Oh, what did she send you?
Some baby clothes.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and a
Do you
little
know-
monkey.
Yeah, Suko in New York, she's a wonderful person, Suko.
Yeah, she is.
I mean, she really is a wonderful lady. She thinks she's got nothing bad to say about anyone. Well, except
No, she hasn't.
except Ross, of course.
Oh
etc.
yeah, we both thought that. And Charlie don't like him either.
Oh, good. We ought to have a position, really, that Ross is ejected from the United Kingdom. Where would we put him?
I don't know. I don't know. Where can we put him, David?
The Channel Islands.
Why the Channel Islands?
No, not Channel Island. Where can we put him?
They got loads of money on the Channel Islands, haven't they?
Yeah. Where can we put him, David? Somewhere on a deserted island where he can't be found.
Christmas Island.
Christmas Island. Oh, that's in the South Pacific, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. I thought it was.
there.
Yeah.
Put him there.
Eh?
He deserves to go there, doesn't he?
He does deserve to go there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what has Suko sent you? What little clothes have you got for the baby there?
We have got absolutely loads, Chris.
Because we haven't heard the baby make any noises yet. That's rather disappointing. Whenever you ring up on the show, it's kind of asleep.
No.
Well, can't you wake him up?
No.
Yeah, go on, give him a little poke. Give him a little poke in the side. Wake up! Can he hear me? Can he hear me?
Yeah, he can hear you.
Wake up, Charlie!
Hello, he's awake.
Oh, bring him over.
Hello. Hello. Oh, he's awake.
Is he going to say anything? Has he learned how to say Chris yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, how disappointing.
He knows it's you.
He farts a lot.
Oh, please don't use that word on this programme. It's very gross. He
farts a lot.
passes wind, dear. He passes wind.
Hello, darling. You woken up to listen to Chris? Have you? Yeah, I thought so. He's smiling.
You see, I do that with people. I try and make people smile. There's no point in walking around in this world as miserable as sin.
He's smiling, not darling.
Eh?
Said he's smiling.
Oh, bless his little heart.
He's gorgeous.
I know he's gorgeous. Send us a photo when you can, my darling, all right?
Oh, well, don't you worry.
Anyway, just before you go, I'm actually wondering if more people are going from the UK this year and will be going on a holiday to places like the Isle of Wight because of all this trouble with the planes. Are you prepared for your influx of visitors?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Eh?
Oh, yes. And we've got someone over.
Oh!
And we've got
Sharp,
someone over in
sharp.
September.
Sharp, let's listen. I heard noise.
Yeah, that's Charlie.
Oh, he's stopped again, has he?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought we were going to get a bit of a conversation out of him then. How disappointing.
On. Oh, Charlie.
Oh.
No, yeah, hang on. Here it goes.
Probably wants changing.
No.
Yeah, well, you go and change and I shall let you go while you're doing that, darling, all right?
Yeah, here it goes. Hang on. Here it goes. Here it goes, see?
Can you not squeeze him a bit so he makes some noise?
Oh.
I don't like that, do you, darling?
Are they like...
Here it goes.
Are babies like bagpipes? If you squeeze them, it might make some noise, you know?
Oh.
No, because if he squirrels at me, he got a temper. Oh, has he? Ain't ya?
I wonder where that comes from, Cat.
Yes, me.
All right, see you soon, darling.
Yeah, see you soon.
There we are, lovely Cat on the Isle of Wight. That's our United Kingdom radio baby, isn't she? Well, our United Kingdom radio baby, Charlie Christopher, named after me, incidentally. Yeah. So we're not having any calls in yet. Is it right that Gordon Brown can be Prime Minister? I did get a phone call in while Cat was online. If you want to give us a call back now, my phone number is 020 3287 1488. Okay, 020 3287 1488. Over to the phones now. Good morning. 488. Over to the phones now. Good morning.
Morning.
You'll have to turn off my audio stream.
Morning.
You'll have to turn off. All right, we'll just wait for them to turn off the audio stream. Otherwise, we keep echoing back at each other. Turn off the audio stream.
Okay.
You done that?
I've done it now, yeah.
Hello, wonderful. That's working now. Who's that?
It's Danny.
Good morning, Danny. In Wales.
In Wrexham in Wales,
In
yeah.
Wrexham in Wales. Are you from the Valley, boy? Are you from the Valley?
No, I'm not from the Valley. I'm from North Wales.
Oh, how disappointing. So there's no... You don't have a Welsh accent at all. Do you know that?
A lot of people have said that to me. A lot of people sounds like from Liverpool. So
Yeah, it does actually. You sound... Although it's very, very... what's the word? Faint. The accent is very faint. It's not a strong Liverpool accent, but it's definitely there, a tiny little accent. But it's not Welsh at all. Is your mum and dad like got a Welsh accent or what?
no, my mum and dad haven't got one, but well, I'm half Australian as well. So
Oh, now you're talking. You know, I went to Australia for my holiday this year.
was it nice?
Oh, I love it. I've been 3 times now, and this time I went to Norfolk Island. Do you know where that is?
I was born in this country, but my family are half Australian. So
Whereabouts are they?
they're from Sydney.
Oh, okay, what part?
They don't tell me this.
You don't know where your own family are, do you? That's terrible. That is
Well,
terrible.
It is. They
It's-
just tell me it's Sydney because I'm like, okay, I know where that is. I don't know where anywhere else is. but it's
I hope
Sydney.
you're not one of these sort of people who are just hanging around waiting for members of the family to die so that you can get their money while actually not taking any interest in their life at all.
No, I'm not that type of person at all, Chris.
I've got a feeling my sister's like that. She only talks to me because she's waiting. She's waiting. She's like a spider in a web.
Oh, nasty.
That's what it is, Danny. What can I do for you anyway?
Just about the hung parliament business.
Yeah.
I think I've heard that many times that Gordon Brown will become prime minister again if we get a hung parliament.
Yeah, I don't understand how that works. I know, like, you got to have a majority. So but does he not have to have like the most seats to do that? So I don't know how many seats there are in the House, right? Say there were 150 seats, right? Wouldn't he have to have at least the way I understood it, right? If it's like 49 seats to Conservatives, 51 to Labour. No, say 51 to the Liberals and what is it, 48 to Labour, then he would automatically stay there because he's already there at the moment.
Yeah, that.
So he doesn't necessarily have to have more than 51 seats, if that was the case.
That's true, yeah. He has to have the majority of the votes to become, obviously, the Prime Minister for the next 4 years, but a hung parliament will mean that they all share power, actually. So
Wow.
Gordon Brown, David Cameron and Nick Clegg will all share power.
You see, I've got a feeling if that happens, we won't get anything done.
No, we don't get
Nothing.
anything done now.
Because they'll all be, well, there's nothing happening now. I mean, I think they're rushing through a few bits and pieces. But they're, you know, that just becomes impossible, doesn't it, in a hung parliament? Because no one's ever going to agree on anything.
No, well, I've done a test on Facebook this morning to see which party you're going to vote for.
Yeah.
And I've come up with Liberal Democrats. And I've said all the way from the start of this that I'm going to vote Liberals.
Right.
Because I believe in their policies and it's going to be true.
So-
Their manifesto is more believable than what Conservatives or Labour can offer. So Liberals for me, I think.
Is this your first time of... How old are you?
I'm 21.
So this is your first time of voting, isn't it?
First time for general, yeah, not
Yeah.
first time in voting altogether.
Well,
no.
well done on that for a start, because a lot of young people, they just can't be bothered. And
Well,
I think that's
I always see it as, you know, if you want to have a say in who runs your country, then you've got to vote. But the people
Yeah.
that don't vote are basically not having their say, really.
no.
That's how I see it.
I think that's a terrible situation to not be bothered. I think
I
that's
know.
very sad, especially, and I'm going back before me now, but when people have fought in the war and died, and I know there's going to be people listening now and think, oh, don't go through all that again. Well, I am. You know, people did die so that we could have this vote. And it's almost just a matter a thing of respect for what they did, that we actually get off our fat bums and walk out there and vote, really.
Well, you've got to vote in my eyes. I think they should make it a law that you have to vote.
Yeah, but presumably you're one of the people that want stronger ties with Europe, are you?
No.
Ah, well, you know that's one of the liberal things.
As I said, I agree with, and I think their policies are more believable than the others. But there's some things that I think that are not going to help, like the euro. He wants to go into the euro, doesn't he? He wants to have the currency.
Euro. Why does that blooming euro keep coming up? We don't want it. We want to remain our sovereign. You know, if you talk to a lot of French people and German people, because some of the jobs I do, we got a real nice mix of people from all over the place, lovely Europeans and all over the place. But, you know, they never wanted to get rid of their franc. It's the blooming politicians.
I know, but there's been an uproar over the weekend, or it was today, I think. Yes, it was over the weekend. I was reading it this morning, that Greece, there's rows and rallies all over the country about them leaving the euro. They don't want to leave the euro. They want to go back to their own currency.
They do want to leave the euro, you said, yeah?
Yeah, they want to leave it, yeah. They don't want to leave it. The government want to, but the people don't.
I don't see how that it would be possible to actually leave that once you've joined it. Because presumably all the old money now has been destroyed and this, that and the other. How can you just bring it all out again and start? I just don't see how that can happen.
Well, I was reading it this morning. It was only a snippet, like a line this morning, but that's all I got told myself, was the fact that they just want the government want to leave. The government want to leave the euro, but the people don't.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So there's an uproar and there's rallies all over the country about it. So
terrible.
Watch this space on that one.
Yeah, it's all gone a bit wrong there, hasn't it? Gary in Ireland says it's actually 365 seats in Parliament. Yeah, that does sound about right, actually, Gary, who's in Ireland. Thank you, Gary.
One for every day of the year.
Yeah, I think Gary might be wanting to talk to us on air in a moment as well. So we'll have a chat with him. Anyway, thanks very much. Nice to talk to you, Danny. What are you doing? Have you got a job or what?
Yes, I've got a job, but I'm off for a week on holiday now. So.
All right. What do you do?
I've got an interview at 12:50, so I've got to get ready for that and shoot out for that. And then come back, and then I've got to decorate my whole bedroom. I've started this morning.
Rather you than me, mate. I hate decorating.
I love it.
Well, you can come and do my place. Are you happy to do a whole house for 50 quid? Cash in hand. No questions asked, mate.
Try 150 and it's a deal.
Nice to talk to you, Danny. Right, see you tomorrow morning on Swish.
Yeah, see you tomorrow, Chris. Bye-bye.
Okay, cheerio. Nice to do it. There we are, over to Wales there. I think Gary wants to have a little bit of a conversation with us. Gary's in Northern Ireland, I think, is Gary, and I believe I think I've spoken to Gary once or twice before, but not recently. We'll see if he's going to answer. Maybe he's not going to answer. I know there's a couple of people that want to call in this morning. Don't forget the phone number 020-3287-1488, or you can Skype in. My Skype username is Chris Reardon. Okay, no, I don't think Gary's going to answer, so we'll leave that one there. We'll probably go over to Suko from New York. She always likes to have a little bit of a conversation with us as well. So we'll try Suko. Do that there. Oh, is that going to happen there? Maybe not.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are. Good morning, Suko. You're writing as well as talking on the phone at the same time, aren't you there, my love?
Am I? Oh, yes, I was.
I can see a little pen going backwards and forwards on my Skype. Did you hear Lee Mills earlier? He was trying to lull me into changing my Skype so that it didn't work, just because he's got a Skype that doesn't work and hasn't done now for about 3 weeks.
I didn't hear that because I was driving my daughter to school. Sorry.
Oh, you got a new car, haven't you?
I have a new car. I love my new car.
What you got, Suko?
I've got a Ford Escape. Okay. And it's this little four-cylinder. It's a small SUV, but it's so zippy. It's just a fun car to drive.
What is that called again? A Ford?
Ford Escape.
Let's have a look at that. I haven't seen what one of those looks like.
It's very square.
Your sound's not very good today, my darling.
No?
No, I think you're a bit too close to the microphone, dear.
Oh, how's that?
That's much better, much better, much better, dear. Yeah, because otherwise you get puh like that all the time.
So can I say congratulations to Kat and Dave?
Yeah, go on, do it, dear. Do it.
Well, congratulations, Kat and Dave.
You sent them some baby
We're so excited about Charlie, Christopher, James, Grant, and the Christopher is for you, Chris. You know that, right?
I know that, yeah. Have you moved that mic back to your mouth again?
No, I didn't.
Oh, it's not very good today, dear. I don't know. Never mind.
I'm sorry. Maybe it's my voice.
I'm having a look at your Ford Escape. I mean, you call that a small car, dear?
Well, it's small. I went from a Chevrolet Trailblazer, which was a 7-passenger truck,
right,
down to an Equinox, which was a little smaller, and now this is smaller than that even. So I went from like this truck down to this car, and it's just a cute little car.
Oh, I like the sound of that. I do like the sound of that. Yeah, it looks a nice car.
I paid for it in euros.
In euros, dear? Why is that then?
Oh, I'm just kidding.
Euros? We don't like euros, dear.
Oh, we're getting euro here in New York.
Sterling, pounds and pence, dear. That's what we have in this country. This is this is not Europe. I'm not speaking to you from... People say, but you are European. No, I'm not. I'm British, dear.
I'm going to let you in on a little secret.
What's that?
This is not Europe either, where I am.
Yeah, but that's okay. That's all right, dear. That's all right. You are America. This is the United Kingdom, right? But we are not part of Europe or America or anyone. We are stiff British upper lip.
Well, yeah, you are of royal blood. We know that.
Let's just... I'm gonna have to find a bit of... Here we go. We are British, dear. We are British. Here we go. There you go, you see, so good. You haven't got tunes like that in the States, have you? I mean, what have you got there?
Actually, that's called circumstance, that piece of music. And we do use that when we graduate.
Oh, well, feel free to use our music if you want. I mean, what music have you got there? Britney Bloomin' Spears? I mean, do me a favour, dear.
Don't worry. I'm more into British music. I love Snow Patrol and Elbow.
You used to have people that could sing very well. But what on earth has happened to Whitney Houston, dear?
Well, she's drugged out, poor thing.
It's a shame.
It was all those years with Chris, whatever his name was.
Bobby Brown, was it?
Bobby Brown, Chris Brown. I was thinking Bobby Brown.
Well, she was slated in Australia, and funnily enough, one of my friends last night went to see her at the O2 Arena in London, and he paid £160 to see her. £160. And he gave it 6 out of 10. I mean, I'd be really, really a little bit annoyed.
Very disappointing. Yeah.
To pay £160 to see a show like that and be disappointed. Now, completely different, of course, because like you, I have been to a very few musicals, not many. You took me to see The Lion King when you came to America. I've seen Phantom of the Opera. What was the...
you saw Priscilla.
Priscilla, Miss Saigon. I loved them all. The tickets were, I don't know, £60, £70. But I didn't come out of there I come out of there and I thought, what a good show.
Oh, yeah.
You know? To go somewhere to see someone like Whitney, and I would be so annoyed. I would be so annoyed. And I'd also be very annoyed if I went to see someone like Britney Spears or Madonna or anyone like that and I realised they were miming. And they come out with this old...
That's a pet peeve.
They come out with this excuse don't they, that, well, it's part of the show. You're there to see the whole show. Miming is part of it. No, it isn't. It's a cop-out. That's what it is. None of these musicals that you go and see in London, none of them are miming. Andrew Lloyd Webber wouldn't have any of that, would he?
Of course. That's the beauty of live stage show.
It is.
That everything is live.
It is. Well, as live as I am and you are, Suko.
Well, I'm barely live today.
Well,
I'm going back to bed.
As is usual. You go back to bed and carry on listening, Suko. By the way, Suko, from next Monday, the show will be between 1 and 2.
Oh, that's later then.
Okay, now the reason for that is it's too much of a rush between one show and the next. It's a nightmare. And then if something doesn't work, it's not possible to fix it before you come out. What are you doing with that microphone, dear?
Nothing.
It keeps clicking.
Nothing, Mr. Chris.
It's
nothing.
It's clicking and popping, dear. Clicking and popping.
You know what? Jerry did some work on my computer and he screwed it up on me.
No, it's not your computer. It's something you're moving. I know it's something you're moving there.
I want to blame it on Jerry. Come on.
I'm sure it is.
That's one of the reasons for having a husband. You can blame him on it.
Well, as you know, I've been looking for one for years and he still hasn't arrived yet, Suko.
I'm so sorry.
Cheerio, my darling.
Cheerio.
Bye-bye, Suko. Lovely. I hope you didn't feel rushed.
Oh,
you didn't feel rushed, did you? Oh, by the way, just before you go, how did your show yesterday go? Because she does this little kind of audio insert on this tiny, minuscule station up north. What's it called? Thames or something like that, is it? What is it?
Tameside Radio.
Or is it Thameside, is it?
Tameside Radio, 103.6 FM. Tameside Radio.
And where is that? Is that like a little village thing? Anyway, she does this show with a village idiot known as James Dean. And how did it go? Did you feel rushed yesterday, Suko?
No, the whole minute went it's very slow.
The whole minute? Did you actually get a whole minute yesterday?
Actually, I cut myself off.
That's what. You know what? I'll tell you what to do next week, because James doesn't listen to this. What you've got to do next week is halfway through your segment say, well, I've got to move on, thank you, goodbye, and just put the phone down. I dare you.
I did that yesterday. Because I didn't prepare that much. I have to talk to you later. off the record, I have to talk to you.
You've got to do that. You've got to do that next week and say, yeah, and we went to see Santa, and the singing was very good. But anyway, I've got to move on there, James. Thanks, goodbye. And then just put the phone down.
He put the song on, and I said to him, I think I'm going to end it here, James. And he said, oh, you want to? Okay, we'll get back to you next week. I'm not kidding.
Suko,
I want to talk to you later, okay?
You've got to take control, my darling. You've got to take control. So anyway, is that going to suit you better doing the show at 1 o'clock?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. It's a lot. It's going to be a lot better all round.
So you're doing 1 hour?
I'm just going to do an hour from this week because, quite honestly, I can't afford the time. I've also, this Saturday will be the last Saturday show. There's only going to be 2 recorded shows during the week. I need a bit of time back here. It's all getting a bit much. All right? Suko,
right.
do you want to talk to me after the show?
I would love to.
Okay, I'll get to you about 1:10.
Fine.
Cheerio, darling.
Cheerio.
Bye, Suko. She's got a nice big posh car now as well. It's all right for some, and how they can afford to splash out left, right and centre. Because, of course, you know the husband used to be in the police. Oh, yeah, they get loads of money. And don't let any policeman tell you otherwise. I know that because my cousin runs a certain branch of the police in Australia. And I asked him how much he got, and I nearly fell through the floor, dear. They get loads of cash, these police people. Fag Ashlil says, hi, Chris, you're supposed to kiss the frog, not swallow him. What do you mean by that, dear? Will you please let something slide? No, I'm not saying that. Fag Ashlil, you're getting very, very rude with me this morning. Fag Ashlil, I'm shocked and horrified. Actually, shocked and horrified. And Suko says, yeah, we are loaded. Yeah, I know that. Gary, did you want to talk to us? I won't cut you off. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Let's give Gary in Northern Ireland a ring. I don't think I've spoken to Gary before. I can't remember now. But
Hello?
we'll try and get... Hello, Gary. How are you? All right? No.
All right.
No.
What?
Good morning.
Hello?
Good morning.
Hello?
Good morning.
Hello, Chris?
No. Good morning.
Hello?
Can't you hear me?
Hello?
Can you not hear me?
Are you studying?
Am I doing what?
Studying?
Studying? What do you want me to study?
No, stutter.
Stuttering.
Yeah.
Oh, am I? Okay, I'll call you back.
Okay.
I don't think that's working quite well for young Gary in Northern Ireland. Let's try again. Give him another little go. That might work now. Fingers crossed. Come on, Gary, pick up. No? Is that not going to happen? Gary, come on, answer the phone. No, that's not working either. Oh dear. Has the Skype gone down? Might have gone down, it might not have. We'll try once more. Try once more. See if that works. Now, don't forget, boys and girls, Lee Mills will be with me. I beg your pardon. With you and me, indeed. With you and me at 1 o'clock, okay? Lee Mills with us from 1 o'clock. No, that's not going to work. We can't get hold of Gary at the moment. Never mind, not to worry. All right, one of the other things I was going to mention today. Does anyone watch the One show on BBC One? Okay, which is generally on... oh, here we go. Let's try Gary now. He's coming through now.
Hello?
Hello, Gary. Is that better?
Yeah, it is.
Wonderful. Hello, how are you in Northern Ireland, all right?
All right.
Now, what did you want to talk about, matey?
You got it wrong.
Pardon?
There's 650 seats.
Oh, 650 seats, is it?
Yeah, did you see that link?
Yeah, I saw a link from you that said... Oh, there it is. Yeah, I saw the 365 one. Now you've got 650. Oh, you've done a little bit of looking up, have you?
Yeah,
oh, yeah, I've got that link now.
650 seats.
I've got it now. The United Kingdom general election will be held on the 6th of May to elect one MP each of the 650 constituencies. Right, okay. But what do you think of that, Gary? How old are you, Gary?
25.
So you'll be voting, will you?
I can't vote in that election.
Why is that?
On your election?
Yes.
For Gordon Brown or David Cameron or...
Aren't you in Northern Ireland?
Yeah, no, we have to vote for the parties over here.
Yeah, but what parties do you get the choice to vote for?
Have you heard of Sinn Féin?
Yes.
The DUP?
Yes.
The UUP?
Yes.
And there's the Green Party and there's other parties, but I can't vote on the United Kingdom general election 2007.
Oh, no,
2010.
Oh, of course, because we had that whole devolution thing years ago, didn't we?
Yeah.
Is that the Tony Blair, the Good Friday Agreement and all that business, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, right. But so do you have your own parliament there that controls everything there and London is nothing to do with that? Or how does that all work then?
It all depends, because if about a couple of years ago they all collapsed and the power was given back to United Kingdom.
Westminster, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, when you say the power is given back to United Kingdom, right?
Yeah.
Do you not consider yourself part of the United Kingdom? Are you like we're Ireland in the same way?
No. Here, Chris. Here.
Right.
I'm from Northern Ireland.
Yeah.
Not Ireland.
Yeah, that's what I said. What did I say?
You said Ireland.
I beg your pardon. Do you not consider yourself as part of Northern Ireland, right?
No. That is why the Good Friday Agreement was signed, because
yeah, but you know,
Sinn Féin and
Gerry
Adams and Mount McGuinness,
yeah,
and the SLATP, they wanted a united Ireland.
Right.
But
you
there
know.
was 30 years of trouble over in Northern Ireland.
Oh, I
And
know that. Yeah. Yeah.
yes, and it did spill over to England.
Right. That's right. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, and
do you consider yourself?
See the ones up in Northern Ireland.
Yeah.
They don't take no nonsense. The British army had to come in and save the people who live down in the south.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you consider yourself part of the United Kingdom?
Oh yes, but we are part of the United Kingdom.
And you're happy with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I was just like comparing it to, I feel like, I've never felt part of Europe. You see what I mean? I feel the UK is the UK. I've never felt part of Europe. Oh, we've lost him. I think we've lost Gary. I don't think that's working too well, that Skype. But never mind. Never mind. Now, how are we doing on time? 6 minutes to go. Don't forget, Lee Mills will be with you at 1 o'clock this afternoon. And I keep mentioning this because I don't want you to get it wrong. From next week, the live chat show will be on at 1 o'clock UK time. That's 1 o'clock in the afternoon UK time. Anyway, anyone else want to call in about that this morning? I think we've done all our calls, really. Chatting around a little bit about politics, which we don't usually do. No, any emails coming in? Let's have a look. Vicky. Vicky was listening on the internet radio, so that's working all right this morning. There we are. Cool, dear. There's a lot to get on with today. On a lighter note, now, I don't know what's happened to my cat. No, don't worry, she hasn't disappeared. But for some reason, she's moved into the shed. Why has she moved out of the kitchen and into the shed, all on her own? It's all very mysterious, really. And yet, right, when I go to work, she's in the kitchen to say goodbye. She's always in the kitchen, ready to see me out the door. Have you got pets? You know exactly what I mean here, don't you? She's always in that kitchen, waiting for me to leave. Okay? She comes up, I sit down. It's the same kind of not schedule, the same. She does the same thing every time I leave. What will happen? I'll go into the kitchen. I'll put my dinner things in the bowl. I will then go onto the table, sit down to put my shoes on the chair. She will then come across, jump up onto the chair behind me, jump up onto the table, stand next to me and start meowing for cuddles. Meow. Yeah, and they're not proper loud meows. They're like mini meows. Meow. Meow. A little bit like that. All right? Serious. And I will pick her up, give her a little hug and a stroke, and then I will say goodbye. And I do say goodbye. I know there are some people out there who wonder why we talk to pets. Well, we do. We do like to talk to our pets. Right? And this lovely creature that I love so much likes a bit of a hug, and then I go, she stays in the house, and I go and I leave. Now, obviously at some point during the night, maybe I often wonder, is it as soon as I leave the house? Or is it a little bit later on? When does she do this? But she clearly leaves the house. She can't get out the back door. She goes through the cat flap at the front of the house, through the security gate thing that I've got there. She has to walk all the way around and then jump onto the back fence, onto the roof of the shed, and then into the garden and into the shed. So she has to do that. And yet, when I come in later on from work, she's standing at the back door to be let in. Why is it that she doesn't walk all the way around again and let herself in, like she usually does, through the cat flap? Eh? Why are cats... is she just being awkward or stupid? What is it? Have you got a cat? Do you find it stupid or awkward? Why is that? Just thought I'd share that with you on the show today. My poor little cat. She misses me when I go away, you know that, don't you? Anyway, nearly time for me to go, boys and girls. Don't forget, Lee Mills will be with you at 1 o'clock this afternoon. And tonight, between 7 and 9, if anyone's into anything psychic or anything like that, you must join the Paul Edwards Show here on United Kingdom Radio, because he's got a bloke coming in who does all this. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. Lee might know a little bit more about this. But we've got this bloke coming in, and he'll be doing some psychic stuff, and you'll be able to ask him questions and that sort of thing, all right? So that's the Paul Edwards Show coming up between 7 and 9 o'clock. A 2-hour special. 2-hour special between 7 and 9 o'clock this afternoon, or this evening, okay? UK time. Fag Ashley Hill says, your cats are just trying to make sure you're going out so that she can go and have fun. And she just needs to know that she has taught you well. What do you mean, taught me well? I don't know what you mean by taught me. What do you mean, taught me well? What, to open the door? Oh, I know. What you're saying, Fag Ashley, you're referring back to one of my chat shows, aren't you? Where I was talking about holding doors open for ladies. And I was talking, wasn't it? Was it the chat show last Thursday? I think it was. The chat show last Thursday. I was talking about why is it that when you open doors for young ladies, okay, not the older ones. When I say older, above 40, they're fine. Most of them are fine. It's the young ladies, and you open the doors for them, and they don't say thank you. Anyone from sort of 14 to about 30, I suppose. They just swish through and don't say a word, and that annoys me. I don't open the doors anymore. I don't bother. What's the point? What is the point? Anyway, time for me to go, boys and girls. Don't forget, Lee Mills is up straight for you, straight after me at 1 o'clock, okay? Next Monday's talk show will be at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. 1 o'clock in the afternoon next week, all right? Thanks for joining me. See you soon. Bye-bye.